If you're carrying $20,000 in debt, this video could literally change your life. This is a realistic 12-month plan people are using in 2026 to go from debt to freedom. So stick around, because we're breaking it down step by step.
Oh.
Staring at a $20,000 debt balance can feel like trying to climb a mountain in flip-flops. It's overwhelming, it's stressful, and honestly, it just feels impossible. You see that number, and your brain just shuts down. It's not just the money, it's the weight of it, affecting your sleep, your relationships, and your daily happiness. You might think it'll take you a decade to pay it off, or maybe you've just accepted it as a permanent part of your life. But I'm here to tell you that it's not impossible, and you don't have to live with it forever. The key is to break it down from a scary, giant number into a series of small, manageable steps. Let's do some simple math to demystify this. $20,000 in 12 months. If you divide $20,000 by 12, you get about $1,667 per month. Now, that number might still sound big, but it's no longer this vague, terrifying monster. It's a concrete target. It's a number you can actually work with. Every month, your goal is to find or free up that amount to throw at your debt. Maybe you're paying a few $100s in minimum payments already, so you really need to find an extra $1,300 or so. The mountain is already starting to look more like a hill. This is the foundation of our entire plan, turning the impossible into a clear, monthly mission. Okay, now that we have our target number, how do we attack the debt itself? You have two main strategies to choose from: the debt snowball and the debt avalanche. Let's talk about the debt snowball first. With this method, you list all your debts from the smallest balance to the largest, regardless of the interest rate. You make minimum payments on everything, but you throw every extra dollar you have at that smallest debt. Once it's paid off, you get a huge psychological win. You then take all the money you were paying on that debt and roll it over to the next smallest one. This creates a snowball effect, building momentum and keeping you motivated. It's incredibly powerful for staying engaged in the process. The other popular method is the debt avalanche. For this one, you list your debts from the highest interest rate to the lowest. Again, you make minimum payments on all of them, but you focus all your extra cash on the debt with the highest interest rate. Mathematically, this is the smartest way to go. You'll pay less interest over time and get out of debt slightly faster. However, it might take longer to pay off your first debt, so you won't get that quick motivating win. Which one is right for you? Depends on your personality. If you need those early victories to stay in the game, go with the snowball. If you're a numbers person and can stay disciplined for the long haul, the avalanche might be your best bet. There's no wrong answer, as long as you pick one and commit to it. All right, strategy chosen. Now, where does that $1,667 a month come from? It starts with a realistic budget, and I mean realistic. The word budget scares a lot of people, but think of it as a spending plan, not a financial prison. For 1 month, track every single dollar you spend. Use an app, a spreadsheet, or a simple notebook. At the end of the month, you'll have a crystal clear picture of where your money's actually going, not where you think it's going. You'll probably be surprised by a few categories. This isn't about judging yourself. It's about gathering data. If you have this data, you can create a zero-based budget. This means every dollar of your income is given a job, some for bills, some for savings, some for groceries, and a big chunk for your debt payoff goal. It's about being intentional with your money. Once you see where your money is going, you can start making cuts. But we're not talking about a life of misery, eating nothing but rice and beans. We're talking about smart, painless cuts. Look at your subscriptions. Are you really using all 7 of those streaming services? Probably not. Call your cell phone and internet providers and ask for a better deal or threaten to switch. You'd be surprised how often they'll lower your bill just to keep you. Instead of buying lunch at work every day, try packing it 3 times a week. That alone could save you a couple $100s a month. Look at your grocery bill. Meal planning's your best friend here. Plan your meals for the week, make a list, and stick to it. This stops those impulse buys and reduces food waste. These small changes add up incredibly fast, and you'll barely notice the difference in your lifestyle. Cutting expenses is one side of the coin. Increasing your income is the other. And in 2026, the opportunities to make extra money are everywhere. The gig economy is your playground. You could drive for a rideshare service, deliver food, or walk dogs in your spare time. If you have a specific skill like writing, graphic design, or web development, freelance platforms like Upwork or Fiverr are gold mines. You can sell items you no longer need on online marketplaces. That old bike, the video game console collecting dust, those clothes you haven't worn in years. That's cash waiting to be collected. You could even look for opportunities at your current job. Can you pick up extra shifts? Is there a path to a promotion or a raise you can work toward? Even an extra $300 to $400 a month from a side hustle can dramatically speed up your journey to being debt-free. Now, you have a plan, a budget, and you're making extra money. How do you make sure you stay on track for all 12 months? You need a simple tracking system. At the end of each month, sit down for 30 minutes and review. It's your financial checkup. First, look at your budget. Did you stick to it? Where did you overspend and why? Adjust for next month. Second, update your debt progress. Whether you use a spreadsheet or a simple chart on your fridge, coloring in a bar that shows your debt shrinking is incredibly motivating. Seeing that $20,000 number go down to 18, then 16, is the fuel that will keep you going. This monthly ritual holds you accountable and allows you to celebrate your progress, turning a long marathon into a series of rewarding sprints. As you go on this journey, it's important to be aware of the common mistakes that can derail you. The biggest one is the all-or-nothing mindset. You might have one bad week where you overspend. The temptation is to think, well, I blew it, and give up completely. Don't do that. One slip-up doesn't ruin your entire plan. Just acknowledge it, learn from it, and get right back on track the next day. Another mistake is taking on new debt while you're trying to pay off old debt. This is like trying to bail water out of a boat with a hole in it. Pause the credit cards. Live on the cash you have. It might feel restrictive at first, but it's essential. Finally, don't forget to build a small emergency fund, say $500 or $1,000. This prevents a surprise car repair or a medical bill from forcing you back into debt and wrecking your momentum. Congratulations, you made it through the 12 months and you're debt-free. The feeling is incredible, but the work isn't over. The goal isn't just to get out of debt, it's to stay out of debt. Now, you take that $1,667 you were throwing at your debt each month and give it a new job. You can finally start building real wealth. Your first priority should be to build a fully funded emergency fund, which is typically 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This is your ultimate financial safety net. After that, you can start aggressively investing for retirement, saving for a down payment on a house, or funding other big life goals. You've learned the habits of budgeting, disciplined spending, and intentional saving. These are the skills that will not only keep you debt-free, but will also allow you to build a secure and prosperous future. You've done the hard part. Now it's time to enjoy the freedom you've earned. Thank you so much for watching. If this plan helped you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on how to manage your money and build a life of financial freedom. Let me know in the comments which debt strategy you're going to use. See you in the next video.